So Daniel, what you wanting to do for the cold open today?
I don't know. Aren't you supposed to come up with these?
Nah, I mean we do it together because we're a team.
Yeah, but we usually just end up doing your idea because it's usually better.
No,
So,
well, maybe, but
and to be honest, I'm kind of just fed up with the cold opens. I know it's like our thing and kind of like our little like recurring joke and stuff, but it's just taken the wind out of me. It's taken the wind right out of my sails.
why? I mean, but it's like you just got to do it because you're supposed to.
But we can we do the show, so we can just decide things. So if we don't want to do a cold open anymore, let's just not do it anymore.
No, we have to do. That's what the people want. Is the same thing over and over and over and over again.
This isn't Star Wars, Philip. This is classic countdown conversations, and I'm done with it. The acoustics in this room are off the walls. Hello.
Hello,
Who are you?
I'm Philip. Who are you?
I'm Daniel Cardiff.
Oh, never met you before.
Oh,
How about we
good to
do a
meet
pod?
you.
How about we do a podcast together right now?
I bet our chemistry, usually when you just meet someone, your chemistry is like really great.
Ours is great.
So
Already.
let's just do this thing. What is this show? Let's make it up on the fly. What should we call it?
I'll make the first word up. You make the second word up.
And then we both do the third word?
Yeah, classic.
Countdown.
Conversations. Wow, we're amazing.
How about that?
Yeah. Wait, let's try that again.
Okay.
Classic.
Oh, I forgot. What did I say the first time?
You said countdown.
Oh, countdown.
Okay, so classic.
Countdown.
I'll finish your peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Sentence. Oh my. Arrested Development. Great. Not Frozen. They stole it. Okay. Well, sorry for those last 2 minutes of Philip and I just being stupid. This is Classic Countdown Conversations, where we count down the best and the worst that media has to offer whenever we feel like it. Today is the worst.
Today sucks. It's just the worst.
Can I explain something? This episode might not be up to par. Because we're kind of in a rush here.
We are in a rush.
We have a family event in 40 minutes. Good night. Okay. And I'm also running off of 3 hours of sleep.
Oh no. Why are you sleepy?
I'm house sitting this weekend, and last night I just I could not fall asleep. I tossed and turned until 4 a.m. And then woke up at 7 to go to church today because I'm a good Christian boy.
Can I tell you about my sleep habits of last night and why I'm tired even though I had 10 hours of sleep?
Why?
I had a massage yesterday.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
It was very first time of ever having a massage. A little painful.
Okay.
A little painful, but good and relaxing.
Did a guy do you?
Yeah, I had a guy do me.
Okay. And did a lady do
The lady did Lindsay.
Okay.
We were in the same room. It was a good shared experience.
Yeah.
But he did something to my left hand, and now my pinky feels like it's not a part of my hand. I feel like...
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It feels like a bad thing. Like,
oh, no.
You know when people talk about being high, and they're like, I can't feel my hand or something like that?
You feel like that?
I feel like I'm permanently high, I guess,
okay.
in my left hand. It's just my pinky, though.
Okay.
And I don't like it. So I couldn't sleep because all I could think about it was that last night.
Your pinky was gone. Did you have night terrors about it?
I do believe I slept walked last night. Yes.
Did you?
Yes. So they also use a lot of essential oils when they massage you, and I think those mess with my head a lot.
I need a massage.
Yeah, you do well.
100%.
Now that I understand how it works, I can recommend it.
Okay.
Maybe not good for your pinky.
Do you recommend it to the listeners at home?
Yes.
great.
Unless you're very sensitive to essential oils, maybe.
Or pinky nonsense.
Or pinky nonsense. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get on with it. Enough of our lives.
Okay.
Today what are we talking about today?
The worst movie trends.
Yeah, and or cliches.
Yeah.
So this can be an image, a plot beat, a joke. There's a couple jokes on here.
There's a couple jokes that Daniel hates.
I hate them. So let's just get right into it.
Okay.
We have 4 honorable mentions.
Okay.
I'll start at the bottom, and then you say that one, and then I'll say the next one, and then you say the last one.
Okay.
How about that? Fade to black, and then you hear a gunshot. The only time it worked was on Breaking Bad.
A villain monologue. So basically, where they explain the entire plan that they have and how terrible they are and how they're a bad guy.
Right. And luckily, we've kind of gotten away from that.
It does seem like it's going away. So that's why it's an honorable mention.
Yes. Sassy kids. So I'm fine with it in some aspects. That's why I didn't make the list. Like, the Goonies. Like, they're funny and they're witty and stuff, but a lot of the time kids are just way more witty in movies than they ever would be in real life.
Well, they're not witty. They're just mean.
Well, they're just like sassy, and no, they are witty is the thing. Like they're more clever than someone that age would be.
Yeah, I guess that's true. A little clever, like a little more advanced. In their mind.
Yeah. So the only time it works is the Goonies.
Even the Goonies are pretty dumb.
That's true. Even the smart one, Data, is dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
So there you go. That's how you do it right.
It's a booby trap. So called is the next honorable mention, which I need Daniel to explain again because I kind of forget.
You kind of forget it. It's like 1985 called. It wants your haircut back.
Oh yeah, that's a joke.
That's
a
a joke.
bad joke that people say all the time
and
nowadays.
It sucks.
Hey Daniel.
Yes.
Movies called and they want your bad joke back of so and so.
They can have it.
Oh.
They can take it.
Whoa.
But you know what they can't take?
What's that?
Our top 10.
Okay.
They need to die forever.
All right.
So you do evens.
Okay.
Like always, apparently.
Like always.
Okay.
I do always, because I let you do the number one.
Well, usually I think you try to, but then I usually try to have us both say it at the same time.
Yeah, but I always let you.
Thank you. What's number 10, Philip?
So basically, the idea of it's the main characters or a character's last day from retirement.
Yeah.
Or last day of something before it ends.
Right. Or like last week or something like that.
Yeah. And everything goes haywire.
Right.
Or like they have one last thing to do before they die.
Yeah. It's like one last mission. It's like take like if Saving Private Ryan, if you took that and then you implemented and Tom Hanks' character is like, I only got to do this one last mission, then I get to go home.
Yeah,
which is kind of a theme in that movie, but not in this, not in this way.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one's at number 10 because I still kind of find it funny, especially when people really play into it.
Yeah,
but if it's like a for real thing, it's really obnoxious.
What's funny is what made me relate to this is A Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, really?
There's like a cop that is like it's his last week of before he's retired as a detective.
Yeah.
And Jessica Fletcher's like, you got to do this thing.
Of course she does, because she gets everyone in trouble.
Yeah, and he's like, well, it might get me in trouble, and it's my last week, and I can't do that. And then he grows some balls and does it.
Does he die?
Nope, he's fine.
He's
just an old man.
Does he get reprimanded at the end?
Nope, he does everything right.
Okay.
But he does almost get reprimanded. They think that he's doing the wrong thing.
Okay.
And then he doesn't. Then it pulls through because Jessica Fletcher's always right, never wrong.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that.
Always.
You're
right.
a loose cannon. Did they say that? Did they bang on the desk?
They didn't do that.
Dang it.
From what I remember.
That's that's a good cliche. You're a loose cannon cop.
Yeah.
Briggs.
All right.
I love it.
Number 9.
Number 9. So this one pops up in Disney movies and superhero movies, and I guess just like superhero comic books. But that's Dead Parents.
I hate dead parents. Dead parents suck.
You know what? I'm glad they're dead. No, No, no. But you do see this a lot.
In a way, I do hate dead parents. I hate the idea that parents are dead.
Yeah, it's like, and I get it. I get what why Disney does is because like they're making movies for kids and death is like a big thing. Like it'll stick in your mind.
Yeah.
But like that's not the only thing to give your character motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It works sometimes, but other times it's just like, really?
Yeah.
That's why. That's why. Like, who's a superhero? That's why Thor's dad Odin's just alive. Good for him.
He does die though.
And
His mom dies.
Spoilers: Thor Ragnarok. He does die, but like that wasn't like his origin story. His parents didn't die in his origin story.
It was just part of his story.
Yeah. Yes. And Superman's got his Earth mom. Good for him.
Yeah.
good for the people that avoid this tragedy.
Though that is kind of his plot point is that his space parents are dead.
Hey, let's move on.
Number 8?
Well, no, I got to do my thing. I got to do my musical intro to my Daniel's new segment this season, Daniel's Thought Corner.
I'll tell you what. I listened to the Thought Corner last week, and I liked the banjo.
Did you?
I liked the banjo. Let's see if you can top it.
Here's the thing is, I didn't know what I was doing.
Now you do, though.
I don't, is the thing. I haven't picked this up since then.
Go up 2 frets. There you go. Yeah, just play something. Wait. Stop. Okay, do it again.
Okay. Wait, where do I put these fingers?
Exactly where you were. It was beautiful.
Right here?
Yeah.
And I push down on it?
Yeah, you push way down. Daniel's Thought Corner. It's gonna make you mad. Yeah. There you go. There's your new intro.
It's gonna make you what?
Mad.
Oh, yeah. So I guess to explain what this is, I give just a thought that I have.
Yeah.
And apparently it's controversial because most things I firmly stand behind are controversial. Apparently.
Yeah.
This one is about hipsters. There's no what's going on over there?
Sorry.
You start recording?
I scratched my head and it made it think that I was going to record an audio thing to you.
Hipsters don't exist.
Oh.
There's only wannabe hipsters out there.
There are no real hipsters.
There were at one point. It was just, and here's the thing. Here's such the contradiction, Philip, with hipsters, with quote unquote hipsters. I can't put enough quotations around the word. Is that like originally the word or like the idea of a hipster was you are different without being ironic. Like it was just like you did something a certain way without thinking it was a weird way to do things.
I see.
So
and now
like
everything is ironic.
Yeah, and that's like it's like people who want to be hipsters like have it inversed now. It's like no, I want to be different by doing these weird things. Therefore, I'm a hipster. No, that defeats the purpose. And I don't think there's any. If one person's a hipster, everyone's a hipster because everyone does something weird without being ironic. So there you go.
Okay, I write that. I write that is what I said.
Hipsters and their trends.
You know, I'll tell you what though. I had a mustache.
Yeah.
Unironically, it was just because I wanted it. So does that mean I was a hipster or I wasn't?
No, well, but that's the thing is like, again, everyone does something out of the ordinary without thinking it's out of the ordinary.
Okay. Like
that's just a part of everyone. So if someone is a hipster, if hipsters exist, then everyone's a hipster. Therefore, no one is.
All right. Daniel's Thought Corner. It's gonna make you mad. Beautiful.
There you go.
All right, number 8.
Yeah.
Let's talk about divorce.
That's why. Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
Main character has a divorce, and his kids decide that they're gonna hang out with the character, and that's the plot of the movie.
Yeah. The one
that's like not Daddy Daycare, something like that. One of those movies.
I want you to think of one right now.
I can't.
The one that
Dad's stepdad. I've never seen that movie. I feel like that's what it is.
Stepdad?
Yeah, the one with Will
Stepdad?
Will Ferrell.
Oh, Daddy's Home.
Daddy's Home.
Yeah.
It's called Stepdad.
He is a stepdad in that movie. The one that comes to my mind is that one with Tom Cruise.
There's Switch. The sisters are
There's Parent Trap.
Parent Trap.
Yes. There's that one. I think 2012 with John Cusack has that.
There's a movie called 2012.
Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe he's married in that movie. Anyways, you do see it a lot. War of the Worlds. Is that one
is
with
that when that
Tom
happens?
Cruise?
Yeah.
That's the one that comes to my mind. That's what I thought. Not 2012. War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
You know what 2012 is.
Now I know what you.
It's where the world ends.
Yeah, that one's dumb.
He might be divorced. I don't remember that storyline.
Yeah.
Anyways, you just see it a lot. You see it. It's like, of course, the one weekend the kid gets the parent or the parent gets the kids, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
And then it's a bonding experience for the
and then they're best friends, and then
children,
the
the
other
father,
kid hates the other parent.
Well, and then or then the divorced parents either they A, get back together, or B, have like a buddy relationship where like one of them has remarried and the other one hasn't. But it's like Ant-Man is, but that's a fun example.
That one works.
Where it's like they go so overboard with the stepdad like loving him.
Yeah.
In the second one, so it's they knew what they were doing.
It was all right.
But you do see it pop up a lot, just as like a screenplay thing. And it's just like, no.
Yeah, it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because everybody that makes screenplays has divorced parents.
Probably. Or they're divorced themselves. And they're like, man, I wish that I could connect with my kids again.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right.
No heart. Daniel has no heart.
Number 7. We got to book through these things.
Go for it, Daniel.
Sorry, people. Sorry that this isn't up to par.
Sorry we're not taking our time like we normally do in Lollygag.
Walking away from explosions.
Let's act this one out. Okay?
Do you want to...
I'll be the guy that explodes.
Okay, all right. And I'll be the guy that walks away.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Hey.
Say a line to me.
Hey, buddy. You want to die tonight?
Lighter. Well, no, hold on. Yeah, you kind of started on fire. Yeah, a little bit. I say, I don't want to die, but you will.
Oh. Daniel's walking away. It's so cool. Oh my gosh.
And I can't feel the heat on my butt.
Your large posterior.
The second flattest butt in the world after Alex Sears. All right, I think that one's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. All right.
Move on. Let's just skip Patreon today.
Okay. Number 6.
Patreon, give us money.
Give us money. Go to patreon.com/.
There's 3 tiers. Just if you listen to the show, you know what we're talking about.
Listen to the last show if you need an explanation.
Yeah. There is an episode called $9. Go listen to that one.
Does explain a bit. Running away from falling objects straight. That's a very confusing sentence. Let me explain. Imagine a very large building that's crumpling down and it's falling down and it's going to fall on top of the character. What does the character do? It runs the exact same way that it is falling.
Right.
So as to not, to create suspense and to be a very abnormal human being. Rather than turning left, they go straight. Right exactly the same way that the building is falling.
Yes. It takes me out of the movie every single time.
I remember this happening in Prometheus. And thinking, why is this happening?
It's the main character and she dies from it. It's like, what the heck? It happens in Megamind. Though there's a movie, Man of Steel, they run to the side.
Yeah.
And because I was so used to it being the other way, that took me out of the movie. It's gotten to the point where like even though it takes me out of the movie every single time, I expect it at this point. So that when a movie doesn't do it, I'm like, oh, okay, well that deflated all the tension from me now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's too bad. It's just too bad that's what happens now in movies.
It's like you can write it if you want your character to die or something. You can write it any other way.
What they should do in Prometheus, what should have happened is something should have fallen down on top of her.
Yeah.
From the thing.
Or and like have blocked her way of escape.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh no, and then it crushes her.
Yeah, anything.
Or like run over to the side, but then it falls over to the right and crushes her.
Yep.
And then people would be like, if only she went to the left. You can't please audiences anymore, can you, Philip?
All right. Keep going. Number 4.
No, it's actually number 5.
You lied to me then when I said number 6 and you said number 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, I misread things. Number 5. I'm glad I get to talk about this one because I absolutely hate it, but Philip likes it.
I don't like it.
Oh, okay.
I just never realized it.
It's just so overused, and I loosened it for you. So set up a joke.
Okay. Hey, man, I'm having such a hard time opening up this peanut butter jar.
Dang it! I was hoping you'd say pickle jar, but peanut butter jar is good too. Okay,
peanut
go
butter.
on.
I'm having such a hard time.
You little weakling, let me see that.
All right, here you go. I bet you can't do anything with it.
Oh, I can't get it open either. 5-year-old little girl comes up. Let me see it. She opens it.
Oh, we loosened that for you.
Yeah. Oh, well, the only reason you opened that is because we loosened it for you.
Yeah.
Haha. Oh, everyone laugh. Haha. It happens in sitcoms all the time. It happens in children's movies all the time. It happens in dumb comedies all the time. I hate it. It needs to go away. It's not clever, Philip. It's funny. Philip and I were talking about this beforehand. So I'm getting all worked up. I'm working on 3 hours of sleep here. It's funny, like when it happens in real life. It just happened to me, Philip, and my cousin Reed. Reed couldn't open up his Sprite, so he gave it to Philip. You like cut your finger on it.
I literally cut my finger doing it.
And then literally I took it and I opened it up immediately.
Yeah.
And Reed said it.
He
said, like, before I even opened it, he's like, well, if you open it, it's because I loosened it for you, and I did. First off, he didn't loosen it.
It was me.
It was you cutting your finger on it.
Yeah.
But
I put a little bit of blood into it and it
loosened
up.
it up.
Yeah, it was like WD-40, but
so it's funny when it happens in real life because you can like make fun of the person, but when it's in like a crafted movie or TV show, it's just not funny and it's not clever.
Yeah.
It's a dumb joke.
Hey, I like how we're doing this where we act it out. So let's go to the next one.
Okay,
And,
all right.
It's called tripping. All right.
Yeah.
This one's called tripping.
It usually happens in the horror movies.
Yeah. So, Daniel, you be the bad guy.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm in the woods. I'm running away. I'm literally running as fast as I possibly can.
You're like half a football field ahead of me.
Yeah. Yeah. And all of a sudden, I trip. Oh! Ow! Oh! All right, bad guy's coming after me. I keep looking back.
You keep looking back and you keep crawling.
I keep crawling.
Like, instead of getting back up and running.
I keep looking back and I'm like, oh, he's getting closer. I guess. Oh, and I'm dead. That's what should happen, but instead some Deus Ex Machina happens and somebody. kills
or they
bad
just
guy.
die.
Yeah, I guess in
Sometimes they
horror
just
movies
die.
they die.
It's like.
In Hollywood blockbusters, Deus Ex Machina happens, which is act of God, if anybody doesn't know.
Or, well, it doesn't have to be God.
That's what Deus Ex Machina means.
Right, but...
Literally, the literal translation.
Yes, right. But it
doesn't have to be
in
God.
movie terms, it's like something that's not really affiliated with the situation. Comes in.
Some random person comes out with a bow and arrow and shoots the guy in the face.
Right. Yeah, it's like a horror movie, and then Legolas comes out.
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, whoops, wrong movie," and runs away. But yeah, so tripping.
Yeah.
First off, no one trips that much, unless if you're the clumsiest person alive. Second off, another trend I just thought of that we didn't put in here is women running in high heels in action movies. Doesn't happen. That's when someone should trip.
That is
but
when
they
someone
never do.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
And then, but like, I always watch horror movies when this happens, and I'm like, good, you deserve to die. Like, I'm glad if you can't not trip or you can't get up right after tripping and run again, then I'm glad you're dead.
They should make it that people get like super out of breath, because that's what would happen to me.
Yeah.
Is like I can't breathe
Yeah,
because I've been running so much.
You try to like hide behind a tree and like catch your breath, and then the person pops out from behind the tree and kills you.
Speaking of that,
well, not yet. Oh, well, I guess we could. That kind of is number 3.
What's number 3?
This is another joke that's used too much.
Yeah. Hey, Daniel, I absolutely hate Jerry.
No, Philip, don't do it.
No, but because he's such a big butthole
Philip,
and he's so fat.
Philip.
Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah, thanks for saying my rank. Yeah, but no, yeah, he's right behind me.
I thought you were gonna say it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I thought you were gonna say he's right behind you.
No, because the line
That's not
is
the
he's
joke.
right behind me, isn't
Yeah.
he? But it's overplayed, probably more so even than the I loosened it for you. It's just in everything.
I feel like it's in The Office.
It's probably a little bit more clever in The Office the way
Yeah.
they do it. He probably doesn't say he's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah.
But it's just like he's behind him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, again, it's in everything, and it's done too much, and it's not clever anymore. I don't even know if that one was ever clever.
I think
Maybe
it was,
maybe the very first time it was done.
you know when it was clever?
When
Just right now when we did it.
that was a good one.
That was very good. Jerry is so fat.
All right, number 2 for you.
Okay, so falling out. So I'm trying to think of how we could act this one out. Okay. We're in a comedy movie. Me and Daniel are right
Yeah.
now. Hey Daniel,
Yeah.
it's been such a great time that we've been having lately.
Did you kiss my best girl behind my back?
Oh,
I saw you in the mess hall, and I saw you kissing. Why?
No, of course that definitely didn't happen. What are you talking about?
You know, I'm done at this camp. At this summer camp that we're at, that this movie takes place in, and we're nearing the end of the second act, I'm done with you, sir. Even though we've been lifelong friends and I've only met this girl 2 months ago, we're done.
Oh man, that's gonna suck for my character arc.
Yeah,
and
well,
I
no,
really need to learn
no,
something from
it's-
it.
There you go. It's actually going to be good for your character arc.
Well, it's good. It sucks for this movie. That
It does, yeah.
that
It's because
we're
it's not
in.
well written. But
Yeah.
yeah, goodbye,
Goodbye.
sir.
Hey, see you in a couple minutes when we rejoin.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the thing that I have now. Back to our slot. That's the thing that bugs me about this trope. I'm sorry, I've been talking a lot.
No, it's
What
all right.
bugs you about this trope?
I hate it.
Okay. So obviously, like screenplay structure. First act, you set everything up. Second act, you start throwing in like obstacles and stuff. Second act usually ends with the characters at the lowest point, and then third act they figure out how to rise up above the situation and overcome it, and you have the resolution. It's a perfect structure. Like the structure of a film is great. However, when not smart people write it, and when it's for a dumb broad comedy, it happens almost the same every time, and it's the two main characters have a falling out over something that you probably shouldn't really have a falling out over.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
usually chalked up to miscommunication.
Yes.
Which the only thing that can do miscommunication justice is Arrested Development, because every single episode of that show there's some type of miscommunication, but it's very funny.
Oh man.
Anyways.
we just watched an episode yesterday and it was awesome.
Did you?
Yeah, it was really good and it's good.
Okay,
We cut some stuff out.
we did. It did. Lindsay came in. We cut some stuff out. But yeah, and then that's the thing that bugs me most about this trope in comedy movies is it's resolved in like 2 scenes.
Yeah.
It's like they go separate ways, and then it shows one scene with one of them and another scene with another, and then maybe a scene of like the conflict getting worse,
Yes.
and then it's like, oh, well, I gotta go mend that relationship now.
Gotta go get it.
It's like if you do it in like what it needs to be in those comedy movies, if you must do this, have it happen like midway through Act 2, and then have like a good 25-30 minutes of them having a falling out, and then have the end of Act 2, the lowest point, be something like, oh, if he was here, I wouldn't have gotten this car wreck,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
And then him go apologize and say, I shouldn't have done that.
You know what should have happened?
What?
You know what should happen? We just, in our movie where I kissed your girl, which is your sister.
Yeah, it was let's just say it wasn't you and I.
And
It was
just,
Douglas
Yeah.
and what's the other name you like?
I don't know.
I thought there was another name that you liked.
I like Douglas twice.
Okay, it was
Doug,
Douglas.
Doug and Douglas.
Yeah, Doug and Douglas.
And that would be a good movie duo. I'll tell you what.
Doug and Douglas. It's like Ed, Nug. It can be Doug, Douglas, and Dougie.
Yeah, that's true. You could. Okay, so anyway, so me and Doug, you're Doug. I'm Douglas.
Okay.
And Doug and Douglas just never become friends again because that's how it is in real
There
life.
you go. Yeah, or do something like that to where it like ends. Oh, this got serious.
Yeah.
Or one of them gets in a car wreck and dies, and
Yeah.
the last thing that they saw each other was during a fight.
And it turns out Doug was his dad.
Dang.
It's a Disney movie.
And he gets superpowers.
right.
All right, real quick.
Number one?
Yeah,
Oh,
number
wait,
one.
mine.
Oh yeah.
Mine thing. Quickly. Quickly now.
Do you want to explain?
Nope.
Cappy the Crappy Capitalist, get in here.
Hey.
Cappy's gonna review something that I wrote down on a piece of paper.
All right. And it is. Yeah.
Don't know which one that is.
Elf on the Shelf, but Nick Cage.
All right, there you go.
I can tell you right now, if this exists, it is a permanent fixture in my home in the
near future.
In the near future. Shelf.
Sorry, if we're really rushing right now. We got.
I like it.
I'm blocking Lindsay in the driveway, so we gotta go. We gotta go soon.
Oh, let's see.
Is there?
No, but guess what?
What? Is there a Danny DeVito one?
No. Hold on. Let me read it out loud.
Okay.
You've heard of Elf on the Shelf.
Yes.
Oh, wait. No. This is like a meme thing.
It's okay. What is it?
It's
Tell me.
Okay, so now you've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now
Yes.
get ready for Nicolas Cage, Cage in a Cage. So that's that.
Okay.
Get it.
Good.
Go get it.
All right, sweet. Yeah, and we get a recommendation from Cappy the
Cappy
Crappy
the
Capitalist.
Crappy
Now
Capitalist.
get out of here,
All right.
Cappy.
Bye. Number one,
Number one, jump scares.
jump scares.
No drum roll, anything. Just jump scares.
Jump
Hate
scares.
'em.
Hey, guess what? Let's do a quick one. Ready?
Ah!
No.
Oh.
No. I've got one.
Okay, all right.
All right.
I bet that scared some people that was listening.
It probably did. That was a real one. All right, ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so let's have a conversation. We're in a library and it's very cold and quiet.
Did we just eat something?
We just ate something.
Oh boy. Oh, my
you're
tum tum.
Man,
Oh
me too.
boy.
Man, it sure does seem a little eerie around here.
It was good. Some good turkey.
Like
oh,
I could turn around and see something. Oh, nope, it wasn't anything.
oh boy.
Oh man. Oh, you know what though? You know what?
What? That turkey was good.
That turkey was good. Oh, Mr. Cool Cat, stash your pants.
No, Philip. No, Mr. Cool Cat.
Well,
you did
hello, Daniel. I'm gonna kill you. Bye.
All right. Mr. Philip J. Osterday. Okay, sweet. My goodness.
That was pretty scary. That was pretty scary, wasn't it? It was a good jump scare. You didn't expect it.
I didn't.
Right when you least expected it.
Was that his first thing in season 2?
Yeah, I guess. Well,
First appearance in
I
season
think
2?
so.
Anyways, jump scares are dumb. Try building up some suspense for once. That's what's scary, not these stupid jump scares.
Yeah.
Jump scares don't stick with you, but a well-crafted, eerie environment in a movie does. So do that.
Yeah.
Do
Can I
that,
tell you
filmmakers.
one that's a mixture of all of the things?
Yes, what?
So we were watching Luther on Netflix, it's a BBC show about
Oh.
like a crime.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
crime guy. It's the black guy from I think his name's Mr. Black from The Office. I think that's who it is.
Mr. Black.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yeah, okay.
What is his name?
Mr. Brown, I think.
Or Mr. Brown.
From the
yeah,
Diversity
yeah,
Day episode,
yes.
yeah.
Anyway, there was a guy that was inside of a building and there was a lady inside of it as well. And she snuck around and was building all this tension. She was going to get away and it was awesome. And then all of a sudden she gets to a locked door and she can't open the dang door.
Yeah.
She has a key and she can't open up the door. You know, it made me so mad.
There you
It
go.
made me so mad.
See, that stuck with Philip.
That stuck with me.
But me saying, ah!
Yeah. Instead of it being, she looked around behind her and then there he wasn't.
He was right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know the masses are like, oh, that was so scary. No, it wasn't.
It was a trick.
It was startling. That's
Yeah.
what jump scares are. They startle you. They do not scare you and they do not stick with you.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's it.
We love you
We don't have any updates from
Yeah.
enjoyment.
because we literally got to go.
We gotta go.
But we love you and we thank you for everything that you do. Please stick with us. And
Please
tell
stick
your
up
friends.
with us because Philip's losing steam.
And tell your friends.
Tell your friends because we got barely any listens last episode.
We did go 2 weeks without uploading, so
Come back.
please come back.
We love you.
Please come back.